to be represented by people who can see their love, their compassion, their interest in saving lives. I'm also saddened by the fact that 535 members of Congress could come together in one breath, fully condemn the horrors of what Israelis experienced. And that there is now only maybe few handful of them who could get to the point of saying, we condemn the slaughter of Palestinian children, of mothers, of fathers, of grandmothers, of grandfathers. Where is your humanity? How do you look at one atrocity and say this is wrong? But you watch as bodies pile up, as neighborhoods are leveled. Israel has dropped more bombs in the last 10 days than we dropped in a whole year in Afghanistan. Where is your humanity? Where is your outrage? Where is your care for people? How is it that we have a president who is talking about releasing hostages, who is talking about getting American citizens out of Israel, but could not get himself to say, I want to save and work to save the hundreds, thousands of Americans is stuck in Gaza? What is wrong with you? How is this possible? Is certain American's life important than another? Is the American that is living in Gaza less important than the one living in Israel? How is it that you're telling American citizens to go to the south of Gaza, but you can't tell Netanyahu not to bomb the south because there are Americans there? How is it that you are not condemning that Israel has bombed the crossing where humanitarian aid is supposed to get through Egypt, where we are asking our citizens to have safe passage? How? How is it that you continue to give lip service and hope for a negotiated humanitarian access when it's not happening? What is going on? How are we living this way? I want to say how insane and painful and scary it is to work and serve in a space where we have a member in our caucus say all Muslims are responsible for this, and not a single condemnation comes from our caucus leadership or any member of Congress. How is it that we are serving in a body where there are members who condemn us for asking for peace, for ceasefire? The most simplest thing. So many people across the world are calling for a ceasefire. So many leaders are calling for ceasefire. Over 65% of our own population here in the United States is calling for ceasefire in the latest polling. What are we doing? I survived war when I was 8 years old. I want you to picture this because it gets lost in all of the conversations, even when they interview people people who are living under bombardment in Gaza, they do not ask questions that address their humanity. They do not ask questions that address what is happening to their psyche as they are living through this bombardment. So I want to give you an image of what it feels like. Imagine sitting in your house, hearing the noise that announces that you might vanish at any given moment. Holding on to yourself, your family members, trying to get as close to the furthest wall as you can, because all you are hoping for is if that bomb drops in your house, that you can at least crawl out. I did that every night, every week, every month, repeatedly. 12 rockets fell on the house I lived in. I am 41 years old. To this day, my bed, the side I sleep on, is right next to the wall. Because that trauma has not left me. And I need you all to understand this hashtag of ceasefire, it is not just now. We have had hashtag for ceasefire for Gaza many times. The idea that people